Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? My name is Dr. Chidi. I'm reaching you guys from Toronto, Canada. How are you doing, wherever you are? I hope it's okay for you. I know in some places, especially for Niger, things are not okay. But man, I just hope that somehow you find a way to make the best out of what life throws at you. And so today I'm going to be looking at something that I consider very, very, very serious. I'm going to put up a number that you can call. I want this to be very participatory. I'm also going to put up 64798. Sorry. Let me type this number. 647-989-2837. I'll be posting this number repeatedly as we go along. Yes, let me thank or welcome those of you who are watching us all over different platforms. I'm also going to post our studio link. I'm going to post our studio link because I want you to be able to come into our studio link and be part of the discussions. I already have someone who is in our studio already who will be joining me, but I want other people to come in. I want other people to come in so that they can join me and this will not be a monologue. It is very crucial that we discuss what we are discussing right now in the light of so many things that are going on. The light of I know the picture that I put up is making a lot of people, they don't understand what I'm going to be talking about. I'm talking about the cabals in Nigeria. And I'm saying that the cabals, they are about to take over government in Nigeria. Help me share this video. Help me invite as many people as possible. We are in a crucial moment in our history, and a lot of things are happening. People are changing their opinion. People are throwing their support behind one opponent. People are decamping from a lot of things. There's so many moving parts in the Nigeria political scene, and this is not a time when anybody who is interested in what's going on in Nigeria should sit back and watch what is going on. No, you must comment, you must speak up, you must talk about what is going on. So first and foremost, when I was spreading the news about this my broadcast, I said people should go ahead and list those who are cabals in Nigeria. List those who are cabals. So as you're joining us, I need you to really send this out around. Send this around. Let as many people as possible know. I'm not just going to talk to a few people. Honestly, I won't be talking to a few people. I want a full house before I can put down what I'm going to say, because I'm going to say things that will shock you today. I'm going to say things that will make you, think seriously. Honestly speaking, I will talk a little bit about the interview that Peter B had with Adiola. I will do a full program on that much later. I will talk about the comments that Fela Rotimi made on his interview in Channels TV. There's so many things I'm going to talk about. So that is why it is important that we invite as many people as possible so that we can talk about it, we can argue, and then I will also let you guys know some of the interactions I saw our people having on hold on interaction that I saw our people having on Twitter. Those Twitter pages have been very, very interactive. I know a lot of people are already sleeping. The prime time that people watch these videos like 3 hours ago, from around 7 p.m. in Nigeria, between 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. That's when people watch a lot of this broadcast in Nigeria. Right now, it is past 10 o'clock. So I know that a lot of people may have gone to bed. And my friend here, I have Ayodeji Adeshina. There's a dark background where you are, but I am not even surprised. There's not much light coming from your side, Ayodeji, but I want to thank you for for joining me. As long as we can hear you, that's fine. Today, guys, I'm going to be asking the question. This is going to be in phases. Who do you consider to be a member of the cabal in Nigeria? That's the first thing. And this was prompted by the discussions that I saw happening on a Twitter page. The discussions that I saw that were happening on a Twitter space, they call it. This guy was talking, making a lot of statements about Omoyele Sowore, Peter Obi's candidacy, and other people. And, you know, he was actually a P2B fan. And there was another Ayo who I think was trying to join me, but there's no light from his location. Maybe when he fixes it, he'll come back. Ayo now said, can you list for me these cabals that you're talking about? And the guy said, you know them now. I know you know them. But I'm like, no, let's just not say you know them. Let us actually list it. I was really, really interested in that question because I think we are being driven to a point where people want us to forget. People prefer that we forget. We are being made victims of the same thing that happened to us after the Nigerian Biafra Civil War. After that war, the Nigerian government felt that the only thing they could do to try to wipe away the pains of the war was to stop the teaching of history in our schools. That is the simple reason why a lot of us grew up not knowing the story of the Nigerian Civil War. We didn't understand because they did not teach history. Only people who suffered heavy casualties in the war, especially people from the Southeast, those are the ones that continued to tell these stories to their offspring. But a lot of our brothers and sisters, Nigerians, who were not directly affected by this war, they didn't know. That is exactly what is about to happen to us. That is what is happening to us right now. We are entering a period where nobody's asking questions. Nobody's going back to what happened before. We're just going ahead. And I'm saying, no, that is not right. We need to ask questions. We were the same people who were talking about cabals. Remember, I think it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who started thinking about cabals. There are cabals in this government. There are cabals in the government of Buhari. People were laughing at him. But sooner enough, we came to realize that he was saying the truth. Not just in Buhari's government. There are people who exist as a mafia, a cabal within the Nigeria political sphere. And those are the people I would want to see somebody list for me. Anita Sunday, I see you. Thank you for being here. Finney Hills, thank you for being here. I need for us to list those. I mean, you can type it in the comment. That's what we should do. Can you help me type in the comment section those you think are cabals, members of the political cabal in Nigeria's politics? The first person I will tell you is Obasanjo. Obasanjo is by no means the original cabal that you have in the Nigeria political space. By the way, we are being watched on my Facebook page, on Worship Media, on Take It Back Movement, on Revolution Now Movement, on LinkedIn, on Worship Media TV, and on Take It Back TV. And from all those places, I want to thank you if you're watching. But please, let's go ahead and type. I've typed Obasanjo. Who are the other people that you think are cabals? There's a reason why I'm doing this. You will soon find out. Let us first of all identify who are the cabals. I know why we're not getting a lot of response is that we have not spread this video around. This is not my normal time of broadcast, but you have to bear with me. I was caught up with something. So let's go ahead and maybe let people know that actually, you know what? I'm going to take 2 minutes because this is very, very important to me. I'm going to take 2 minutes to go and tell people that we already started. I let me see. I'm gonna send this out right now. I'm gonna send this out right now to remind people that there are so many things going on. There's actually something going on in Goldmine TV right now, so I can understand. But let me go remind people that we already started, and have them come and tune in. But while we're doing this, you can also help me to spread the news and let people know that we already started. So please go ahead and do that. Just share the video. Atiku, thank you so much. Queen Mado, thank you. Atiku, let's go ahead. Let me just remind people. Usually people don't remember, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell people that we are live right now, so they know that we are live. People need to know that we are live. Usually when you set it up, people don't realize that you're live, so you have to go and remind them. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. So give me 1 second and I will be able to come back to you. So already we have Atiku and we have Obasanjo, who are the other cabals that we have. Atiku and Obasanjo are the two that have been listed. We need to discuss these cabals very, very, very. Oh, we have Tinubu too. Oh, thank you so much, Anita Sunday. We have Obasanjo, we have Atiku, we have Tinubu. The cabals are being listed. This is very, very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. IBB. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. This is exactly what I wanted to know. Queen Mado said so many of them, but let's go ahead and list them. Let's go ahead and list them. This is very, very important for this little exercise that we want to do. This little exercise will open our eyes to a lot of things. Amechi, wow, wow, wow. These are cabals, members of the cabal that we have within the Nigerian political scene. Wike, oh geez, Babagana Kingibe, cabals. If you understand what I mean by cabals, exactly, El Rufai, these are cabals. These people, they are people that decide what happens in the Nigerian political scene. When we tell you decide what happens, they decide what happens. I'm telling you, they sit down wherever they sit down and they decide. You see them, Okorocha. Thank God you're seeing all of these people. Do you see these people? Thank you, Kemi. Thank you, Anse. Thank you, HO. Strength Media. Thank you, all of you, for listening. Sarah, Clement, thank you. Dave the Chooks, thank you very much. Thank you, Esther Luyide. Thank you, Stanley Sunday. Thank you for listing all of these things. Okorocha, Aliko Dangote, Oshemole, Don Dambazu, El Rufai, Wike, Amechi, IBB, Tinubu, Atiku, Obasanjo. These are cabals. These cabals are the same people that we have known. Danjuma, thank you so much. Sultan of Sokoto. These people, we knew them. And these are the people that Nigerian youth went on a massive protest saying we are done with these people. We said, why am I saying this? Because we have been twisting, we have been adulterating a narrative, and people seem to be buying into this narrative, unfortunately. But no, we will not allow that to happen. People know very well that these guys are the people who have made us not move any further in this country. They know these are the same group that installed Buhari. Why do I say so? Because This same Atiku Abubakar was in APC. He was in APC when they installed Buhari on us. He was part of the cabal. Amechi was part of the cabal. Tinubu was part of the cabal. All of them were there, and Babangida was part of the cabal. All of these people, Dino Melaya, they installed Buhari on us. And a lot of them, it doesn't matter which side of the coin you meet them today, whether they are in APC or PDP, all of them are the same thing. We're not even talking about party. These people, by virtue of their operations, they are the cabal. They belong to a group. They belong to a sect. They are them. It is them and us. These are, I keep telling you people, these are members of the other side of the tribe in Nigeria. There are two tribes, the oppressed and the oppressors. These cabals are the oppressors. They belong to a class. Look, they marry each other. They go to functions. Whenever something is going to happen, they fly their private jets. They hug each other. They dance inside the same private jet. They own companies together. They bought companies together. They flock together. That is a news that we have established. Yes, Ayade, thank you. Maeti Allah, of course. Saraki, all of these people, you consult them. You consult them if you want to rule in Nigeria. They call you, they sit you down, and they tell you how the thing will be. If you're not ready, then they're going to fight you down. Now, they have done this over and over and over and over again. You have heard this several times, not just from me, that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result amounts to madness. That's what it is. And so, during NSAS, we decided we were done with these people. Not just during NSAS, the average Nigerian has said, we are done with these people because they are the ones that keep on. Who were the ones that arrested Omoyele Sowore? It was the cabal. Who were the ones that arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It was the cabal. Who are the ones that arrested Igboho? It is the cabal. Who are the ones that decide how election will be? They turn it today. They turn it the other way. They change the election. What do they call them? The new election. What do you call it now? Is it the inside the constitution? Election rules and regulations. They are the ones that change it to suit them. Sometimes they say it and they say, oh, they made a mistake. They come and twist it again. These are the people. They are the ones that own the oil blocks. They are the ones that share your money and my money amongst themselves. They are the ones that build universities and make sure that ASU is on strike so that their universities will continue to grow. They are the ones that import generators and make sure that your NEPA is not fixed. They are the ones that make sure that they import petrol and make sure that your refineries are not built. They own Nigeria. And if you cross their path, they will lock you up. They will never let you rest. And so the only hope that people have against these people are the people themselves. You cannot fight them with money. You have to, it is only the people themselves that can fight these people. Now, we are at a dangerous place in the life of Nigerians. Where is this dangerous place? We are in a place whereby we have now all of a sudden decided that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, with dealing with these cabals, members of these cabals. I actually heard something very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. At a Twitter space today, one guy was now saying that, look, oh, the only way you can win this election, because we brought up the question about how come, since we know that these members of this cabal are the old, filthy, dirty, corrupt politicians who have stolen our money and destroyed our source of livelihood, how come we know everything about them, and yet we are going to sit down with them and discuss? This question was put to an Obi supporter. And you know what he said? He said the only way to get power from these people is to go and play with them. And the only way is to go and be with them and play it like the way they are playing it. Do you know why it was interesting to me? It was interesting because finally people are beginning to own up to what we told them. When we're telling them that, look, oh, the way, and you say, Chidi, why am I just talking about Obi? It's not just about Obi. Obi as a person, there's nothing he has done to me personally. But you see his style of leadership and the way he's going about it and what he has as his intentions, they are both dangerous, suspicious, and should be, we should stay away from it. Let me tell you. Because how can you tell me that the only way, after we have said, even while you are even saying take it back, you're even saying let us take back power from the cabals, and you're telling me that the only way we can take power from the cabals is by relating with them. That person in that discussion even said that we how did he put it? That we have to fight the cabals. That we must fight them and wrestle power away from them. And the question is now, how are you going to fight the people that you are calling your mentor? How are you going to fight the people that you are holding meetings with them? It is not convincing to me. I don't understand it. That line of thought is where I have a problem. I need somebody to explain it to me. Explain to me the fact that the people that are your people that you're sitting down to talk to and negotiate and hold secret meetings to, even if it is not, somebody said, Obi's media group said, oh, the meetings that he's holding and his interactions with people is open. No, it is not open. The pictures that did you do the meeting and there were cameras and you were streaming it live? No. Those meetings that you held behind closed doors, we don't know what people discussed, and you're not willing to let us know. So I wonder what is really going on. I know yesterday I talked extensively about this, but the clear thing that I want, the analogy I'm creating here, that I hope is very simple for you to understand, is that as long as you clearly identify these people as the cabals, as long as you clearly identify these people as the architects of where we are today, as long as you own up and you understand that these people are the ones that run things in Nigeria, they are the ones that run the show, and you are trying to convince me that I should come and go and play this game with them, that means you don't understand where we are right now. It is not a game that we are playing. That is the simple, we are not playing a game. In that particular discussion, someone said, yes, you know, Omoyele Sowore is the best, he's radical, he's everything. But the only person that can win now is P2B. So let all of us now go and form and line up behind him and then go by whatever he is saying and do whatever he is saying. Do you understand? And that is mind-blowing. That's mind-boggling. How can you have that as a strategy? How can your strategy be that you recognize the people that have destroyed Nigeria? You recognize that they have. Do you think you can beat their network? You think you can beat them at their game? Or we should play this game with them, and that way we can beat. How can you beat them at their game? You don't have to play the game with them. I say chase them away from the field. They shouldn't be part of the game at all. That's what we are telling you. That's what we are telling you. Somebody, and today I'm going to be interacting with you. I will read your this thing. He said, hello, Ero. I've sent. Let me send it again. I'm sending you our link, and I want you to come face to face. All these things that people sit behind and type. Come face to face. Come on camera. Let me hear you talk. Talk to our people. This is no longer a time of masquerading. Somebody said, Chidi, please, what do you mean by stay away from Obi? And I will tell you, stay away from this plan of saying that Atiku is your mentor, that you cannot see anything wrong with a member of the cabal, that you would actually tolerate what they are doing, that you cannot open your mouth and criticize. How can you lead the president of Nigeria if you cannot open your mouth and criticize Atiku, who is your political opponent? Not just that he's your political opponent, somebody who we agree is part of those that destroyed this country. You cannot open your mouth and talk about him and you think it is okay. It is not okay from me. I will stay away from any plan like that. Somebody, okay, so I'm going to read all your comments. Say, please, Chidi, have you read 48 Laws of Power? You see, that's the problem. It is reading the 48 Laws of Power and all that. That is what brought us to where we are today. That's the point I'm trying to make to you. It is what brought us. The only thing, you think you are more powerful than those countries where they had a revolution. Do you understand the meaning of a revolution? A revolution is where all the systems, you've tried every other thing, and now a revolution will come and sweep everything and you start afresh. That is the only solution for Nigeria. And you people even accept it. You are even talking about revolution. You even say it in your... So you see where the problem is. You embrace it, but then you don't want... You embrace it, but you want an adulterated version of the same thing that you embrace. How does it work? How can you do the revolution when the people you're going to do revolution against are your friends? How does that work? How somebody said, I watched Peter B's interview on Adela's show, and he answered the question of fighting the past corrupt leaders. Please go and listen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not what you talk with your mouth. It is your action. It is your action. How can P2B fight Atiku? Somebody explain to me how P2B is going to fight Atiku. I don't know that. I don't know that it is possible. It is not possible. Time after time after time. It's not, look, it is not what you say. You see, my problem is we are getting ourselves to the same place we were before we had Buhari on us. That is what is gradually happening. The same you and me, you, Sarah, that is talking here now. Let's go to so many months ago, before P2B came into the picture. Were you willing to negotiate or hobnob with Atiku and Obasanjo and IBB? Were you ready to do that? Answer, please. Help me type, Sarah. Whether you are, you see, nothing is impossible. You're wanting us to go and do another experiment again. We did experiments since. We did for 4 years. Thank God that you guys, you see, this is what I abhor. This is what I do not accept with. I cannot because I'm telling somebody, don't cross the road though when the light is red. That person say, Chidi, you know, sometimes you can cross the road. Are you trying to tell me that people have never crossed the road when the traffic is red? You're trying to say that anytime people cross the road, that a car will kill them. Chidi, now for you. I'm not going to go into that experiment and cross the traffic when the traffic light is red just to prove a point to you. Because yes, you may cross and the car will not knock you down. Does that mean it is the right thing to do? No, it is not. So telling me that it is possible, why are you gambling with your life? I'm not ready to do that gamble with you. I am not. I cannot do the gamble. You accept very well that you accept that what you're doing is dangerous. Months ago, when P2B was in PDP, what were you saying? What was your narrative? Right now, he's in his Labour Party. Everything suddenly changed. When P2B entered Labour Party, that initial period, what were you saying? What did you say about these cabals? That's what I want you to go back into your heart and listen to yourself. Be true to yourself. What did you say about these people? What did you say about them that all of a sudden, right? Let me read what Elo said. Chidi, you people can vote Shore in and leave P2B alone. Shore cannot win the presidency at this time. All your shouting cannot help Shore at this time. His time is not now. You see, this is your choice. This is my choice. I am saying my own. I'm saying my own. It's not, you can as well, at the end of the day, you're going to vote who you're going to vote. Maybe we will sit down here and continue to analyze. We will now. In 2017, we said the same thing. Buhari came back and we are still talking. So if we are going the way we are going right now, remember, it's not even about P2B himself. It is about the route we are adopting. And what I have never heard anybody say to me is that, oh, you know what? This is a brand new thing. No, you all agree. You all agree with what is going on. You all accept that these interactions are going on. But you are just covering it with the one point you're making. At this time, it will be different. It is possible. So as long as you agree, as long as you are confirming what I'm saying, all of you are confirming it purely. And what you don't know is that this thing has been happening gradually, small. From make I buy salt. You don't they reach the place where they sell yam. And they come, make I just buy, and they cook, Make I just enter market, just buy salt. My salt finish, I will just buy salt, come continue the cooking. Now I see you don't sit down for where they drink brukutu. Wetin happen? Wetin happen? You, when you tell me, say, you go chop with very long spoon. I say, my brother, are you not eating with the devil? He said, no, I'm using a long spoon. From eating with a long spoon. Now you don't fold your shirt. You don't fold your shirt now. You, when you talk, say they chop with long spoon. Now you don't fold your shirt. Now food when you want chop with the devil, you don't wash your hands. Small time, you don't dey bath to be able to chop with the devil. How can you do that? How can? So I'm glad that do you know what you're even doing? I asked for the people who are members of the cabal. Do you know that you that is actually supposed to be, you've ended up denying the fact that these people are cabals? Do you know it is difficult for you to agree that those people are cabals? I don't see you criticizing them anymore. That's just what happened to you. All of the people we listed as members, you are finding it difficult to even criticize them anymore. That is that is totally dangerous, and that is a a betrayal, very big betrayal. That's what's happening right now. And check yourself as this thing is happening. I'm telling you. Aaron said, Chidi, okay, I've already read that. What action do you want to see from him? It's not brand new. Go and verify. God. Respectfully. No, you can disagree. I hope Queen is me you're addressing. Sarah Clement said, Showore fought PDP during Good Luck and was romancing APC. Today, they are the same APC dealing with him. God will help Showore, and if this is his time, absolutely no one can stop it. Look, Sarah, let me correct something. And this is why it's important that we have this. I have challenged my friends all over the place. If there was any time that Showore took money from an APC person, it would have been all over the place. Now, let me ask you, Sarah Clement, how come you're not accusing Showore of fighting Yaradua to make sure that Goodluck Jonathan was the president of Nigeria? Do you remember that when Yaradua was already dead and they flew, do you remember it was Showore that revealed to Jonathan that this man is already dead, though? It was Showore that monitored the flight that was carrying Yaradua. It was Showore that reported when that flight landed in Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja. When the airport lights were off, no newspaper knew what was happening. No news agency in Nigeria knew. It was Showore that sent somebody to that airport, and they had a recording of that plane landing. That's how come they knew. An ambulance was brought. That plane landed and came over to the presidential wing, and an ambulance took the dead Yaradua to Aso Rock. Showore was the one that followed that story. Goodluck Jonathan could not even go near that Aso Rock. It was Akunyele that kept on fighting. Why are you not blaming Showore for that? Why must you just buy the narrative that is sold out there? Showore has criticized every government that was in power as long as you are not doing right. And me and you, why are we protesting today? We are protesting at these people for so many years. Who are all those people? Obasanjo, IBB, Yaradua, Goodluck Jonathan, Buhari, all of them, he criticized them. What was happening was when Showore was criticizing the PDP government and Jonathan's administration, PDP government were totally handicapped. They couldn't defend what Showore was saying. Why would they keep quiet? If Showore said that they ate 1 million naira, all they have to say is publish and say, no, we didn't eat 1 million naira. But they couldn't do that because the money was eaten. Let's be objective here. Nothing that Sahara reporters, which government could Sahara reporters write about? Just tell me. Was there APC government and PDP government? Or no, because you just are from the East or you like Goodluck Jonathan. I didn't like that Showore was writing against Goodluck Jonathan, but what could we do? For your information, I was a member of the Transformation Ambassadors of Nigeria with Ifeanyi Uba. And it was us, me, who were the ones that were propping Jonathan up. Showore, I did not like Showore. I didn't like Sahara reporters because as they talk, they open our nyash. They were opening a PDP's nyash. There was nothing we could do. I was part of the team that we were asked to try to pull up the achievements of Goodluck Jonathan's regime. I worked with the guys in Abuja. It was difficult. It was a difficult sell because Jonathan was very weak. Jonathan could not do anything. Buhari was harassing Jonathan. Jonathan said, look, Boko Haram is part of my administration. Yet, yes, he was a gentleman. But Nigeria didn't need gentlemen. So be careful when you just begin to follow a narrative. They tell you, oh, El-Rufai gave him money. Who has El-Rufai will give him money and El-Rufai will not come and talk? Oh, we saw Showore at the APC when they won. the same way he was at the PDP headquarters, but PDP lost the election. Sowore that same night went to PDP headquarters. He was a journalist covering the event. He went there. PDP just did their own, and of course they lost the election, and so they didn't spend time. And they look at America, look at everywhere. On the night of the result of the election, usually the people that lose, they just come and they thank their people, and there's not much jubilation. They just try to encourage themselves. Everywhere will be sober. They spend like 1 hour or so, and they all go home. The celebration continues in the camp of the people who win. If PDP had won that election, Sowore would have been in PDP, and you see people doing the same thing. So stop just, twisting that thing. It's not the truth. We are trying to tell you people that if we go the way we are going, Peter will be thinking that he will not win, that he will win. He will not even win. You are playing into the hands of these cabals. You don't seem to understand what is going on. Let me tell you the truth. When Peter Obi said, okay, you know what? I'm a changed person now. I am not like these people. We started shouting that Peter Obi will not survive in PDP as the presidential candidate. You people said, go and sit down. He remained in that place. Were we right or right? At the end of the day, exactly what we predicted was what happened. So we are correct. The same way we are telling you right now that if he continues to hobnob with all of these people, it is doom that it is spelling. And do you know what is annoying me in this whole thing? Is that it is the young people who they have now shut you up. They have not twisted where you were a couple of months ago. You have left from the point of we are done with these cabals to where you are now typing in the comment section and say there is nothing wrong with the cabals. And you're saying, Eloy said, then will Sowore win if Peter Obi fails? So the only thing that concerns you people is about winning. The only thing that you're worried about is about winning. No, we are worried more than winning. We are talking about getting it right. How are you sure that the election will happen in 2023? How are you sure? You underestimate the power of these cabals. You underestimate what their agenda is for Nigeria. That's the point we're trying to make. You are taking everything for granted. You are just joking with them. You think we've solved the issue of agitation? You think we've solved the issue of Biafra? You think so? You think we've solved the issue of Boko Haram? You think we've solved the issue of friendly headsmen? Or you think insurgency? You think all of those terrorists? You know how many they are? You think... I don't know why you people think that terrorism, Boko Haram, ISWAP, that they are just sleeping right now. Do you know what their plans are? I'm telling you, we are going on a jamboree. We are not thinking straight. That's my point. It's beyond Peter Obi and Omoyele Sowore. We are not thinking straight. We agree that we need to be revolutionary. Then let us be revolutionary. We cannot be revolutionary and go back and be saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with Atiku. That is that is where I'm hinged on. Sowore will win. Obi will win. Anybody right now, these are the people, they will win if only we the people focus on we the people and make the election about we the people. But we are not making it about we the people. They have taken it away from the people and they have given it back to the cabals. And now we are waiting for the cabals to tell us what to do. If you cannot understand that, I don't know what else I will tell you to make you understand. Until I see you agree with me that having to sit down with these cabals, it is a suicide mission, then we're not going anywhere. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I don't understand. It's you just say we are just going. Sarah Clement said, Chidi, you surprise me. So because they are cabals, no one can relate with them. Oh, Come on now. Relating at what level? Actually, yes. Let me answer your question. Yes. Don't relate with them. What? You can't relate with them. Why would you relate? Do you know what it means to relate? What relationship does light and darkness have? You see, that's the problem. Let me tell you a simple story, just a very quick story. There was this man that was teaching his children about sin, and they were on the dining table, and the children will always argue with them, with their father, and say, every time you tell us about sin, we cannot have any element of sin, we cannot get involved in sin, we will not, there's too much. Father, why are you always telling us about sin? Can't we even just get away with a little sin? And they kept talking and they kept talking. When they finished talking, you know what their father did? Their father said, don't worry, I will make my own contribution after you guys have finished eating. So they continue to eat. At the end of the day, you know what their father told them? Their father told, oh, by the way, sorry guys, I forgot to tell you that when this food was being cooked, we actually I and your mother will put a little bit of poo inside it, but very tiny, just very tiny, you can't even see it, but we put it inside the food when we're, all of them went, no, terrible. Why, Daddy, why would you do this now? Why would you put poo? Their father said, but it's very tiny. He said, no, don't do that now. Their father said, so a tiny bit of it is not good. So why are you, see, all of you, by your statements, you are confirming what I am saying. I just asked you, what you're saying here about relating, would you have said this? What are you looking for? If I start, you say I'm sounding like a broken record. What are you going to find in your relationship with somebody who has run you dry? What lesson are you going to learn from them? Why is this relationship so important to you? That's what I don't understand. Just tell me what you want to gain from Tinubu, what you want to gain from Atiku, I want somebody to come and tell me that, yes, this relationship is going to result in something very tangible. I trust these people. I hail them. They have done well. Somebody said that, you see, that person that the cabals hate, that's the person you should stand with. And I'm telling you, it is the truth. Because they will never like you if you are against all the things that they've done. They will only like you if you're willing to play this game with them. You have to be willing to play the game. You have to be willing to compromise. If I rub my back, I rub your back. That is the system. So my own is this. You people, you are saying what you're not accepting that you're saying. You see, that's the thing. Just come clearly and say, we are part of the old system. Just say that and we'll be okay. Don't come and say, we have come out of the old system. And then when I begin to talk about you defending the old system again. So I'm confused. Are you with the cabal or are you not with the cabal? Just be clear. Up till tomorrow, Atiku is P2B's mentor. He is his political godfather till tomorrow. So you that thinks we should go with P2B, do you think the same thing? If your answer is no, then I don't understand you again. Then isn't that confusing? I mean, you see, what I'm saying is getting to you, but you don't want to accept it. That's the problem. I know you're smart. I know you want. Don't just make excuses. It's dangerous for us. Don't be scared of confronting the real situation on ground. I'm telling you the truth about what is going on. Just lying in front of you what these people have done. If you believe that these people have brought us to where we are, these cabals have brought us to where we are, what business should we have with them? Shebi will say, oh, it's the Sarosaki generation, it's the youths of today, the new generation. We are the hope of tomorrow. I told you I was going to review Fela Rotimi's thing.
I'd like to ask you, looking at the current election.
Hold on. Fela Rotimi. What is said there, and it doesn't move me in any way. It doesn't, because what is said there is just part of the kind of things that we've seen in the past. When we were doing the last election, people said all these kind of things. They turned against Omoyele Sowore. They said, no, he will not amount to anything. Oh, you know what? Remember that time. The same people that were shouting articulated. The same people that said, let us choose out of the two devils. Even today, I had someone still saying, let us choose out of the two devils. That's exactly what you, not even two devils right now. Now you're saying, let us now choose out of several devils. And my question to you, which you find difficult to answer me, what are you doing with the devils? Me, my family, we don't want anything to do with those devils. See, these people, if they win, yes, they are still there. We have not solved the problem. We have not solved the problem. We agreed NSAS was the benchmark. That's why it is disappointing when I see people like Aisha Yesufu, I see people like Rinu, and I'm saying, really? Are you kidding me? Are you really for real? After NSAS, that was the benchmark. Can you hear what is going on? Go and bring the things you said during NSAS. During NSAS, we brought a list and we said, Obasanjo, Atiku, Tinubu, IBB, Amechi, Dino Melaya, Babagana Kingibe, Wike, Dambazu, Oshomole, Dangote, Okorocha, Sultan of Sokoto, Danjuma, Meti Allah, Ayande, Saraki, Fayoshe, all the retired army generals, Lai Mohammed, Baba Daura, Mamutuko, Ismaila Issa Funtua, Baba Chia Lawa, Kayode Fayemi. We said that all these people were our problem. We agreed that going into 2023, we will not have anything to do with them. Why are we still, what are we still doing with these people? That's the question I don't understand. Why are they coming into our conversation? Why? Why? That's an Igbo proverb. Why are we discussing these people? Why are we taking it lightly with these people? Why are you allowing them? Sarah Clem, I like when you comment, Sarah, because you said, Chidi, wisdom, they say, is profitable to direct. Sheep should learn also. Sheep should learn to also be in wolf's clothing. Oh my God. I advise you to read The Cosmopolitan Christian by Tom. You'll understand later. Come on now. Come on. You want to tell me about the Bible? You want to tell me about the Bible? Let me put what she has written. Now she's going to the Bible. You see, once you find yourself making excuses, too much excuses, chances are that you're wrong. See, truth is very straight. Truth is a double-edged sword. They cut like this, they cut like this, like the gospel. Truth doesn't have time. Truth is straight, sharp. Truth now, let me go back to NSAS. At NSAS, we were not ambiguous. We didn't say if, maybe. No, we were sure of what we wanted. Look at the way you're talking right now. Now you're telling us that we should go. Oh my God, God forgive us. So you're telling the Nigerian youth that we should actually go and wear wolves' clothing. Imagine what somebody is saying. Imagine the kind of advice. Will you give this advice to your children? I tell my children to stay away from people who do this. So now I'll tell my children, please go and join a gang. Like here in North America, I'll tell them, go and join gang so that you learn a little bit about gang. You see those people that go to those armed robbers, go and steal with them so that you too, you go learn about, you need a little bit of armed robbery. Do you understand? That's what you're telling me. And I'm glad that you people are saying this thing. The same Bible that you're talking about that says two cannot exist except they agree. Two cannot work together except they agree. Is it not the same Bible? So for you to be able to work with, you must agree with them. It must be agreement. You cannot work with them except there's an agreement. Going to mix up with these people and sit and talk with them will result in agreement. Look, you think I don't know about Nigerian politics? I was a governorship candidate, not aspirant. I was in Nigeria for 7 months. My name was on the ballot paper. I know they tell you, say they tell me. My name was on that ballot paper. I went for meetings. I went for political meetings. I was in the eyes of INEC, me and the incumbent governor, Buruburu. All of us were called to meetings. So that's what I'm telling you. So if I don't know anything, at least give me credit that I know about how Nigerian political system works. If you want to be with them, not be for mouth. Oh, you don't even understand. You don't understand. This thing you're talking about, I don't think you understand what you're saying. You see, this go and, you see, by your mouth, look at what you're saying. That we should go and wear sheep's clothing. So why didn't Obi, you see, Obi is not being fair. When they told Obi in PDP to wear sheep's clothing, to go and cheat and bring money. So why didn't Obi become corrupt? Why didn't Obi pay money and bribe people so that he will come out? Why didn't he do it with PDP? See, you people are not being truthful. You pick and choose. Let's go by your method. Let's go by your own method. The same thing you suggested that we do. When Obi was in PDP, why didn't Obi get the form fraudulently? When it was time to spend the same money, Atiku spent the money the first time and carried him as deputy vice presidential candidate. It was okay because the money didn't come out of his pocket. He stayed in PDP for the 4 years. He didn't see the wrong. He knew the same people that he was with them for 4 years. He didn't see anything wrong. When it was time for him to spend the money by himself, Obi now became smart and said, no, I can't do it. Why didn't you advise Obi to be in wolf's clothing? Why didn't you allow him to play the game? Why didn't you teach him to play the game? He ran out. Now he came to Labour Party. And inside Labour Party, the same thing, he ran away from PDP. Do you see a lot of insincerity? You left PDP because you said, oh, these people, what they are doing is not good. Oh, I'm a saint. I cannot do that kind of thing. I cannot have anything to do with these people. I know they give shit. This is not my life. Now you come to Labour Party. And now you are saying that we should go and listen to these other people. And you are here telling me that, yes, it is right. It is not right. It is suicidal. Very, very suicidal. I'm telling you. It is very, very suicidal. And the more you accept this, not a lot of people will speak the way that I'm speaking, especially being an Igbo man. What I'm saying will make me a lot of enemies. What I'm saying will make a lot of my friends not like me. But that's my life. That's the way I've been. That's how I roll. The end will justify the means. I'm telling you, if I am wrong, I will say I'm sorry. But if I am right, God help us. Even when fella was talking today, he was saying, if they steal the people's vote, you already know there's a possibility. What will you do? So if they deny the people's votes, if the government do wayo, you will now call Showore to come and protest, Abi. You will now tell Showore to come and, that's what you're preparing. You know, when anything happens now, people will come and say, Chidi, are you people protesting? That's what they used to call. Chidi, are you people? I'll be like, am I a professional protester? A problem that me and you have. You are asking me, am I going to protest? So the thing, I'm in Canada. You're calling me from Nigeria, asking me if I will not protest. You that it's affected, you're not even doing anything. And see, I'm telling you, you people don't understand. And you see, I expected a more constructive argument. I've not seen that. I've not seen anybody, Dele Faro to me, not Falaro to me, thank you, Faro to me. I'm telling you, see, a lot of you don't I lost my line of thought now, what I was saying. I really did. A lot of you don't want to hear what we're saying. But it's okay. You can belong wherever you want to belong. My duty is to speak it out. My duty is to say the way I see it. You take it or you leave it. Tomorrow we'll sit down and be discussing it. Yes, I was talking about people telling me to come and do protests. I should come and do protests. Are you not doing protests? You think this is affecting me more? All these things we're shouting and getting headache. You think it's because of my friends, it's because of other comrades, it's because of the people who are seeing things the way I am seeing it. And I was saying, I expected people to come up with very, very constructive arguments. But what I see is people who are actually very shocked and do you know what's happening now? You're waking up to certain decisions that Obi is taking. And what you have now resorted to do is to find an excuse. You're just finding an excuse. Yesterday, Obi was on Adiola's. I didn't finish watching that interview, I must confess. He was in that interview, and Adiola asked him very simple question. There was an opportunity for him to actually clearly lay down his manifesto. What are you going to do with the IT potential of young Nigerians? His Excellency Peter Obi couldn't even answer that question. Adiola came back over and over again, trying to help him understand. He was talking about what was done in China. He was talking about what was done in India. Talking about what was done in Malaysia. He said, Indonesia. He said, yes, but Nigeria, what are your plans? How are you going to make these Nigerian youths who are involved in Yahoo, who are internet sites, what are you going to do about? You could see that he didn't have anything for them. He started talking about Tony Elumelu. Do you understand? I'm not just trying to put him down. I'm trying to tell you people where we are going. We can't, and I'm asking, are you now just going to depend on negotiating with the cabals to get power? Is it just about getting power, or is it about truly fixing the problem of Nigeria? Is this just about winning? If you don't fix these cabals, if you don't win on your own terms, if you win on the terms of these cabals, you are finished. Look, I think you're joking with them. You will have an agreement with them, you win, and you think you're... Anyway, you don't even understand. you don't even understand. See, just go and watch it by yourself. I'm telling you, just go and watch it. Anyway, somebody says, Peter Obi is a respectful man, so we should give him a chance. You may not see the bad side of show right now. What are you saying? You see, that's my problem. I'm waiting for a constructive argument. When I came to Canada, you see what you just said right now? I've heard it before. When I came to Canada, I became the president of Enugu State Association by my first year here. And what happened? I came to a meeting and they were talking about the next election, either my first year or my second year. And I asked them, who do you guys think should be the president of Enugu State Association? And they mentioned somebody's name. And I said, and this person is somebody who works hard, somebody who is likable. And I asked them, what are the plans he has? And somebody said, the first person thought seriously and said, the thing be say the guy don't want this guy you don't want this thing. This thing don't hungry and well, so make we just let him be. They want this thing. I said, really? I said, okay. And I went to the next person. I said, who do you think should be president? They told me. I said, why should that person be president? What qualities, what plans does that person have for the association? He said, no, I can't say for sure, but the guy really want the thing, and he gets some things where make the guy not get involved. So make we just let him be, as he don't hungry. That was the only thing that made me declare to be president of the association. That's all. And I said, no, I can't. No. If you people don't think that this person is ready, why are we not contesting? Then I just contested and I won. And that day that I won the election, when I was doing my acceptance speech, I told them that come this time next year, we'll be having an economic summit, and we will bring the government of Enugu State to Canada. It sounded like I was dreaming. I said, and we will not hold our convention in a center, in a civic center. We will be holding it in a hotel, the same venue where Peter Obi was hosted. That's about one of the prime hotels, Sheraton. The same hall where you saw Peter Obi, that's the same hall that my small organization, Enugu State Association, that's the same hall where we hosted that meeting. And the government of Enugu State sent 3 representatives to come to that event. It happened. But when I told them, it didn't make sense. It didn't sound like it was possible. So you cannot come now and tell me. I say, I'm trying to reason with you. I'm trying to be, you tell me, say, the person is respectful. We should just let the person be. Is that your only argument? Is that your only reason? Can't you see beyond that? Can't you reason and say, come on, if this person is going like this, if this person this is his strategy, Obi is laying his strategy to you bare, and I'm asking you, do you agree with it? If you agree, just tell me so that we know where you stand. His strategy is that we should be friends with our enemies. Because they are our enemies. I don't know about you, but IBB is my enemy. All the people that ruined our country as an activist, they are my enemy. They are on the other side. I am on this side. So I don't know. They are your own. Be with them, no problem. But they are not my people. They are not of the same ideology with me. I do not agree with them. How can I sit down and discuss with somebody who imports generator for how many years that my people have not had light? Do you know how many people have died because of no light? I don't have any room for my system does not. That's the way we are. That's why when you see Omoyo Eleshowore act the way he's act, just leave him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I can come and be talking with somebody who raped my wife. How? Well, how? It's inconceivable. I can't conceive it. Discuss what with you? How can I discuss with somebody who killed my child? I don't have any, no, I don't have, look, just stay your own. I can forgive, but just stay. Just stay your own. Don't have anything. Do your own. Let me do my own. That's the point I'm trying to make. What strategies does Showore have? Good. Now you're asking. What strategies does Showore? Showore has been consistent right from the day one. Showore told you that he will sack all of these people. He will try them. He will bring them. Showore said that. Showore doesn't have any room for them. He has told them. He said, all of you will be locked up. Go and check all the places that they did revolution. Go and see all the Ghana. Go and check all those places that there was a complete change. They didn't do it by negotiation. Don't you understand? You people don't understand where we are. This is the time for tough talk. How can you get to the point of NSAS and you go back to this kind of nonsense you're doing right now? Who are you joking with? We joke. Talk, small, until they ate all our money. Why are you negotiating with the people? What are you talking about? You're telling me, we're asking me Showore's strategies. Showore's strategy is you and I. What is your strategy? You that is somebody that is hungry. You that is dying. You that you don't have light. You that you're not in school. Which other strategy are you looking for? Which grammar somebody wants to talk to you? We are done with grammar. That's why we told you, we want to take back our country, taking back movement. It's all about taking back our power. Nobody will give you power on a platter of gold. Stop deceiving yourself. Stop thinking that by lying down for somebody, they will carry the keys of Nigeria and give you. Asking me Showore's strategy is everybody's strategy. What are you telling? Say respectfully take care of the problem facing. Which kind of respect? Respect for where? Respect for where? Which kind of negotiation? You see, that's why I am using headache to talk to you. It's not easy to talk like this and shout and be this passionate. When you finish, you have headache. But you need to I need to shake you back to reality. I need to make you realize that you have moved from a point where you could not mention the names of these people on the list to a point where you are actually fighting me for talking against them. Do you understand? Do you understand? You are do you know what the next thing is? You'll be defending Atiku. Hey God, you'll be fighting me on behalf of Atiku. You will fight me on behalf of IBB. That's the next thing you're going to start doing. You'll be fighting me on behalf of Buhari and Obasanjo. That is your next step. That is what you are just telling me now. That's the next thing we're going to see. We're going to start seeing you start fighting on behalf of these people. And you will still think that everything is okay. You know, when they're doing you 419, they start by small. Then your friend will come and tell you that thing doesn't look like it's real. Then you come and start defending that person that is doing you 419. You'll be telling your friend, no, don't say that thing against that person. It's not good now. Abba, that guy is a respectable human being. I'm going to play this thing for you. I said, Chidi, it is easier said than done. Showore is not a military man. Ghana was changed by a military man, Jerry Rawlings. Hello, see here, my dear. You see, one thing I like about you. You're listening. What I'm saying is entering you. But watch what you're doing. You're looking for excuse. You're fighting. You know, have you seen a little child? You see a little child, when the child wants to sleep, the child will just be crying. The sleep is catching the child. The child will be fighting sleep, then they'll doze off. That's what's happening to you. Hello. Your listening is entering, but you're fighting the truth. The truth is getting you, they prepare you. The truth has gone inside and it has challenged everything that you think you were headed for. Everything that you tolerated. This truth you're hearing right now has come to challenge it. And it is not holding. It is scattering. I just gave you a long list here. List that was produced by people who are here. Is it Chidi, answer the question. I'm not afraid to answer any question. Chidi, answer this question. Showore is not gaining any form of traction. How does he plan to be politically relevant? Since politics is a game of numbers. Showore, gaining or not gaining, is as a result of what I'm talking right now. It is because somebody is selling a dummy to you by way of narrative. You have shifted. Why do you think I'm telling you this? You shifted from Showore because you are now believing that you have to start negotiating and talking to the same people that you and Showore were fighting. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you continue leaving Showore and you are gaining your traction, you are gaining your traction, but what I'm telling you ahead of you, that you are going to end up in a ditch. That's exactly what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about gaining traction or not gaining traction. You can gain all the traction you want. You can move at supersonic speed, but that does not make the road you're going to. Look, let me tell you something. You are on an expressway. You are 100 kilometers away, but somewhere in front, there is a ditch. The road has been cut. And I'm telling you, you say, no, but can't you see we are moving fast? You're coming with bicycle. You think the kind of car you're in will prevent you from falling into that ditch? No way. If you like, be riding inside a $20 billion car. When you get to that place where there's no road, you will fall into that bit. Go and see that Chidi told you. So that's exactly what it is. We're trying to redirect you. We're telling you the truth. And we're saying, why don't you look at yourself? Why don't you tell yourself the truth? If you sit down and after you listen to what I'm saying, you feel it is the right way to go, continue. But we'll be here. You will come back and tell us how far. Because you did that before. Remember, we've been through this road before. It's funny. Somebody told me that everything I see, Peter be doing right now, people are clapping. That's exactly what we did now. Did you forget? It's nothing new. It is nothing new. Somebody said Peter B was in Toronto. He stood for 5 hours. Showore was in Toronto. He stood also. And he answered questions for long hours. Do you understand? So if Showore, some people don't even know what is going on. Oh, where is Showore? Showore is not traveling. You forget that the court has restricted Showore to Abuja, to Nigeria. Showore's passport is still with the DSS. Showore cannot leave Nigeria. You think if Showore could leave Nigeria, was it not Showore that was the first aspirant to do town hall meetings? Did you forget? Didn't Showore come to the same places that Showore? It is the same people now that shifted to be an organizing this thing. Showore came to Toronto. Obi came to Toronto. Showore met with the mayor. He met with the mayor. Do you understand? Showore is going. Obi is going to New York. The same thing. Doing town hall meetings. The same thing. And he's saying we would take back Nigeria. Are we not the ones that started taking back? So I am very, very glad that these things is. And let me tell you something. There is no one politician. I mean, people talk, they say, we are following Obi because Obi is the one that has chances of winning. There is no politician that has any chance of winning. It is the people that give them that chance. Anybody you turn to and you vote for that person will win. If the whole mass of people turn and vote for Obi, you see, the truth is the truth. And I don't cover the truth when it doesn't favor me. If everybody stands behind Obi and they vote for Obi, Obi will win. If everybody stands behind Atiku and vote for Atiku, Atiku will win. If everybody stands behind Tinubu, Tinubu will win. Why do you think they are stressing themselves? Because on their own, none of them, Showore on his own, Showore does not have the power or the ability to win. We, the people, we are the ones that make them win. So the only way, if you stand behind Showore will win. Why you people make it as if there is a candidate that manufactures members? There's no candidate that manufactures members. No. But the critical thing here is this. It's just like you going to a native doctor to get medicine to become rich. Our people in Igbo will say, "Wetisi, werisi." The native doctor will demand head from you. You go carry head. Give the native doctor. That money where the native doctor will give you, now head too. Heads will roll from that money that you collected from the native doctor. Have you heard? Say no be to give monkey cup of water be the problem. Oh. Now to collect the cup of water back. So in your smartness, people they want you now, you think you're smart. In your smartness, you think you're going to give water to these cabals. You're wise. You think you're wise, eh? You want to give them water. Oh yeah, now, you're not thinking of collecting the cup back. You're not thinking about tomorrow. You think everything is going to be okay. You see, when we started shouting this thing a couple of months ago, nobody believed us. Now it's getting clearer and clearer and clearer. When we say the political class is one, Showore is not a member of the political class. We are not members of the political class. The NSAS movement we're not inside NSAS. I still said they tried to form a party out of NSAS. Why didn't it work? Because NSAS was not a political movement. Now, you are trying to play politics. You're taking us back. Look, we can play politics down the road, but the only thing Nigeria wants right now is sanitization. Only sanitization can work now. We all agreed now. But my problem is that you're not watering it down. And you're not saying, no, it's okay if we don't have sanitization. Don't say it's okay if we just, let's just do it like, let's just be smart. Let's just do it like this. You see, what we are joking with here, let me play this. I'm hoping that if, for those of you who will watch this video later, if YouTube penalizes me for Fela's song that I'm going to play right now, I'm going to cut it off. So if you come to watch this video later and you don't see this song, you know that I had to cut it because of YouTube. But I'm going to tell you just something that somebody mashed together. Listen to what Fela said a long time ago and tell me if that is not what P2B is trying to do with this strategy. Because it's a strategy. Remember, it's a strategy you guys are suggesting to us. The strategy of talking with the cabals. The strategy of, accommodating all of them. That's the strategy you're talking about. But let's see what Fela Anikulapo Kuti talked about this kind of agreement so many years ago and related to what is happening right now. Listen.
Elections to recall. Opposite plan them very well. Elections to recall. Opposite plan them very well. Him take all politicians. We rule Nigeria before. The same old politicians. We spoil Nigeria before. Opposite carry all of them. And all of them they there now. Nothing is. The young Africans, they get 2 ears for head, them get 2 eyes too. Them they see the thing where they happen, them they hear them too. Few people they fat with the big money, and the rest they hungry. Me fella, I challenge your boss or John. Why you day all the time? Make him carry me go when he got time to open book for him. Now why your government we do? Ever me oh, now Ricky more government we do. Yeah, party power, a party government we do. Ever me oh, we give money, party, arranging it. Wayo, economic, we give money, party, wayo, add them together, give me the answer.
Hello Nigerians home and around the globe. My name is Omoyele Shore. I'm the convener of the Take Back Nigeria movement and all that you're doing. Together, hand in hand, we will take back Nigeria.
Just in case those of you who don't like to go back to history, did you get anything from that mashup of those pictures? The same RNG government. That's what you are playing with. It's a game these people understand. My duty is to open your eyes. I'm telling you, my duty is to open your eyes. You can take it or you can leave it. But this is what existed before. Not be today something. In 2019, did you see Shore talking that time? We were answering Take Back Nigeria before somebody said, oh, I was using the name. Before we now said, okay, take it back. Do you understand this thing? So you have to come to us. Make we tell you waiting day. You shouldn't be clapping when you are sitting down with Obasanjo. Because see what they said about him since. See waiting they talk about him since. You think you get sense now. Somebody was telling me you have to go and get sense. Look, in 2022, in 2022, you're learning about something where don't happen. See something where they don't talk since. That is what brought us to where we are today. And you are calling it a new strategy. Which kind of new strategy? It's not any new strategy now. I don't know if I'm making sense to you now. Do you now see that all those meetings, the people that failed us, the people that brought us, they had those meetings. That is the genesis. That's the thing we should not talk about. You should not have anything to do with those meetings at all. Nothing to do with those meetings. Sam has nothing to do with you. You should not be found around it. Once more, courtesy of the people that were here, all of you that came up with this list, may God bless you. I thought maybe we have forgotten. I'm so glad that the people who are here, and that's one thing I found about people who follow Omole Shore, they are very, very sharp. They are very, very sharp. They have retentive memory, and they answer you with facts. We know they do follow. We tell you the facts. We want you to meet us at the table of facts. Defeat our argument with facts and intelligence. Don't just tell me just follow because everybody's following. I'm telling you. Look at you people listed: Obasanjo, Atiku, Tinubu, IBB, Amechi, Dino Melaye, Babagana Kingibe, Wike, Dambazo, Oshomole, Aligote Dangote, Okorocha, Sultan of Sokoto, Danjuma Meiti, Ayade Saraki Fayoshe, retired army generals, Lai Mohammed, Baba Daura, Mamutuko, Ismaila Issa Funtua, Baba Shir Lawal, Kayode Fayemi. Did you see any youth being caught in the middle of all of these things? The power that you started gaining, the power that you started building up after NSAS, just dash the power away over waiting the person. What did they promise you people? Just just dash the power. Okay, let's just someone's asking where Obi was when. Wasn't Obi with PDP just yesterday and Atiku? Wasn't it? That's the problem. You see, you should listen to what you're asking where Obi was. That's why we are saying Obi shouldn't, if Obi is serious, he shouldn't have anything to do with those people. You don't have anything going to write. Why? We're talking about electric cars. You know what's like? We're talking about electric cars. And you're telling me that you want us to go to the time that we are driving right-hand drive in Nigeria. We're talking about tubeless tires. You're saying that we will have more vulcanizer that will be patching tube. Does it make sense? Do you understand? We're talking about cell phones, talking about Wi-Fi. You say, oh, maybe we should go and bring a P&T to come and run wire. We will have telephone. That's just what you're saying. That's just what you're saying. Chidi, you might have points, but Showore got it wrong the moment he sees himself as the only trusted person and also insulting elders, even kings of the land. See here, let me tell you the truth. If Showore is the right person, somebody said it here, even though the person was supporting Obi, that person said that if Showore is destined to be the president of Nigeria, nothing anybody can do about it. And I agree with the person. And you, Pius Moya, you said Showore got it wrong when he was insulting people. And I'll tell you, it is not true. Whether Showore insults people or you think he's insulting elders, and I talked about this yesterday, if he's going to win, if it's the right thing, he will still win. And if it is the right thing that you need, that is the right thing that you need, not because it's insulting people. I've asked you, have you ever, and you know, when people actually confirm these things without knowing, I asked somebody, one day somebody was saying, Showore insults ministers, I asked the person, do you think it's only these people that mess up in the parastatals? I said, have you ever seen Showore insulting any middle level person? He said, no. I said, have you ever seen Showore insulting the people who are in the lower cadre of things, in ministries? He said, no. I said, oh, then don't you understand what is going on? Showore talks to those people who are untouchables, who nobody can talk to. Showore talks to that elder. See, if an elder gathers people together in a village and kills them by polluting their water so that they can't fish, they can't farm, you think that elder deserves any respect? If an elder locks up universities and has millions of Nigerian children at home and not graduating, but opens a private university and takes his own children abroad and they graduate, meanwhile people are delayed 3 years from graduating, should that elder be respected? Why do you keep saying they're insulting people who are killing you? Why? Why do you keep defending them? Is it only let them flog them? You're talking about insult. They should slap them. See, insult. They should slap them. You say, no, you should be respectful. Respectful. That's the same thing you people said when Nnamdi Kanu was insulting people. You say, see, Igboho is respectful. Igboho is respectful. They locked Nnamdi Kanu up. Some of my friends said, you see now, it's because Nnamdi Kanu's gra too much. Until they went to Igboho's house and they killed somebody. Then you understood what was going on. When during NSAS, Showore came and said, the way you people have turned this thing into a jamboree. You were selling food, people were dancing, there's some people kissing with their girlfriend. Sorosoki. Showore said, you people are not doing this thing right, too. You need to get serious. They say Shore came to drive Shore out. Shore came to hijack the movement. We are going to be gentle. We're going to use Nigerian flag. And we're going to be singing. We'll not sing solidarity. We'll just sing, arise, oh, compa. There is no way any Nigerian soldier, once they see the flag, they will drop their gun, and the Christians will do like this, and the Muslims, and they will respectfully bow down to the flag. You sold that narrative to yourself. But what happened? What happened? Did it work? In this Nigeria, you don't understand Nigeria now. That's what they're telling you. Because when you respectfully carried the Nigerian flag and you were waving it, when the soldiers came, they took their gun and they shot and they killed our people. It doesn't work in Nigeria. See that respect something. You know they work. Because they work for Nigeria. You know they work. You know they work. If you want to see what works, come and ask Shore. They would show you what works. And see, if we don't get it right, we'll still see that some of us may not even have. After this, some of us may not. We just me. You know, I live in the abroad. Though. I live in enjoyment here too much. I'm telling. See, enjoyment here, enjoyment brekete here. People like me. After this one, you don't get it right. I'll be posting. Say, if come and see me in Instagram now, I will post picture on Instagram. You don't believe it. I will go on vacation with my family. If you see the way I will drop Nigeria, I will have a new channel, travel channel. I'll be showing you the world. Waiting, killing my hair for people who are not interested. Somebody said, Dr. Chidi, let me ask you, where did the youth take the power from NSAS to? Is it because we channeled it towards PO? That's why it seemed to be thrown away. How about Brother Chidi? No, I'm telling you, you channeled it towards PO. And PO is saying that that power is not enough. You need to bring in the old politics. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, you that I'm asking, please, Queen Mother, tell me this thing right now. Going to negotiate with the cabals so that you win, is that the right thing to do? Please ask me. Please ask me. Going to talk with the cabals and negotiate with them, that is the right thing to do. I'm waiting for your this thing, for your answer, and then we will close. I'm still waiting. Going to take that power you got, because you don't understand what is going on. You got that power, you gave it to this man. This man is lying in bed with these people who you and them do not agree. And I'm asking you, are you following this man to these people? And is that okay? I'm waiting for your answer. So Queen, you say, he went because he was invited. Hey, look at your answer. He went because he was God. Oh. You see, okay, but it's good. At least you answered me. Answering me shows Queen. You know, I like the fact that you come to my channel and you're a subscriber. Thank you so much. So you will understand what I'm saying is we are having a discussion. So it's everybody that has invited you that you went to, even as a young girl growing up. Everybody that invited you, you went to. How many people, you, Queen, when you were growing up, how many old men invited you? Because I know as a young girl, anytime, Doctor, Queen, so all the people that invited you to their house, I said, Queen, they are from no, I can't. Queen, I need to see you. You went. So every time the Queen is laughing, she knows, Queen, I swear. Do you know how many times people invited you to their office? Unless you're not a babe. Any babe that is a correct babe who was like you, they happen. Guys toasted you. And the first thing they did, they invited you to their house. Did you go? They invited you to party. Did you go? Your boss in the office invited. Did you go? He said they invite. So once they invite you, you go. You see my problem? You see what's happening to us? You see, I'm glad that all these things, because now we are beginning to think. I say, come on, why would they do this thing? Why would they do self? So you just answer the question. So we just go because they invite us. Can't you say no? Can't you say? Look, you see me, do you know what saved me growing up? Because of the kind of character I portrayed. People will say, no, invite that Chidi. That Chidi, no. If you invite Chidi, no, invite that Chidi. That one too, na pastor. Leave her, beg. Leave that Chidi. That's what. Hold it there. Okay, Queen, I'm holding it. Eda, please, Queen, better go and do your research. You're just repeating lines given to you without putting on your thinking hat. It's okay. It's okay, Esther Louide. Queen is expressing herself. Everybody has a right to express themselves. All we are talking here is we are rubbing minds so that we understand ourselves better. Now we own the place. We have to take this thing back. Let nobody come and what's happening now is we're being distracted. That's my problem. We're being distracted. If the youths say, okay, you know what? It is by our own terms, our own. He said, but there is alliance in. I like to answer all these questions, but there is alliance in politics now. I agree with you. But alliance is about agreement. Why do you do alliance? I told you I should be telling you about Nigerian politics. So you know how much I spend to Iran. So running an election gives me bragging power and gives me the opportunity to talk to you. So listen. No, I understand it was for Esther. Queen, I understand. That's why I'm saying two of you sorry that, but it's okay. See, my dear, alliance is just what I told you. Alliance is an agreement between two people to protect their interests. So who you align with matters. Well, even AAC is going to align with anybody who agrees with us. We're open for alignment. But the person, God, do you do joint business with somebody that you don't agree with? Let me tell you the meaning of alliance. Akara seller usually aligns with Agidi seller. Do you understand? The pure water seller always goes into alignment with the person that is selling hot something. The ice water person goes into alliance with somebody that is selling hot. So do you understand? That's how it works. You don't go and align with somebody that you don't agree with at all. So the fact, show me who you are aligning with, and I'll tell you who you are. If you align with Tinubu, you have nothing to do with me. If you align with Atiku, you have nothing to do with me. And that's why I started by asking you the cabals. And you listed Atiku as a member of the cabal. But now you are aligning with Atiku and you're telling me there's nothing wrong with it. Hey, Chidi, before I go, what will you do if Shore didn't win the presidency? Oh my God, what will I do? I won't do anything. I will not do it. I told you the cock is shouting. The hen, the mother hen is shouting before the cock mounts it. Not that it will stop the cock, but let the whole world hear her voice. So we shouted like this when Buhari came. You didn't listen to us. When Buhari started leading and things got worse, I'm here talking now. So if Shorore loses the election, and you make an alliance, and P2B wins with Atiku, Obasanjo, and all the cabals connection, we will be here talking. It's simple as that. What will I? What you think you think my pants will lose? You think I will sell my car? You think I will pack away from Canada if Showore loses the election? Hey, nothing. No. When I lost the election, the next week I wasn't there when I lost the election in Nigeria. I came back. The next how many weeks? I was in Mexico. I was in Mexico enjoying my dear life. So if Showore loses the election, let them just allow Showore travel to America first now. If Showore loses this election, I'll be the first. I will go to Nigeria and drag him back to America. You don't try now. You think it's a do or die. You see, you people think it is a do or die affair. It's not a do or die affair. It is not. If Showore does not do the election, let him go and face his life, Jare. He has done enough. You see, it's because you people think it is a do. That's why you keep behaving like you think the thing it bother Showore. They bother Showore too much. They can't do without this election. It's not true. It is not true. Win or loss, he has. You think Showore will ever be forgotten in the history of Nigeria? Never. Showore has written, his name is indelible in the sands of time in Nigeria. The same thing with me. I've done I will beat my chest and tell my children that during my own time, I did not keep quiet. I did the best I could. And that's the most important thing in life. It's not whether you win or you lose, but you did your best. And that's what people don't understand. We are running this race so that we can beat our chest and say, we did our best. We did it our own way. But you that is running, it's because you think it's all about winning. That's why you are willing to compromise everything just so that you win. You know, they're like that for us. And that's the difference. That's where that line is drawn. In order for you to win, you're willing to compromise. You're willing to set the bar low. You're willing to do anything. We are not doing everything to, no. We will stand on our principle. We will stand on dignity. We will not mess up. We will not lower our standard. Let them win all they want. We're not willing to sell who we are just because we want to win. All right, we are done, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me rant as always, because that's what it is. We'll come here and we'll rant. Maybe one day God will listen to us and bring what we're looking for in Nigeria. But if it doesn't happen, well, God knows it all. But I'd like to thank you. We have a chance to make the right decision. Omoyele Showore, as far as I'm concerned, is the only person who has remained consistent. You don't like him because you think he's too aggressive. You don't like him because you think he does not comply. You don't like him because he doesn't rub my back, I rub your back. You don't like him because he shoots very straight. But he won't change. He won't change. Win or lose, we're going to remain who we are. And God will be with all of us. Everybody on the comment section, I really love you guys. I appreciate you. Let's do this some other time. Tomorrow, let me show you guys what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be here interviewing Chudi Gandhi. Sorry, Onyinye Gandhi. I'll be here interviewing Onyinye Gandhi tomorrow by 7 p.m. Nigerian time and 2 p.m. Toronto time. So please watch me. Come and watch us crack serious note about Nigeria. And don't forget also that Omoyele Sowore is going to be appearing on this event Thursday, the 1st of September. It's going to be a Zoom meeting. So we'll keep advertising that as we go on. And finally, Omoyele Sowore is, no, not this one. Omoyele Sowore is set to hit Lagos. He'll be in Lagos. I don't have the flyer here, but it's going to be in Lagos. So watch out for it. He'll be in Lagos, I think on the 5th of September. So please, guys, if you're in Lagos, make sure that you watch you participate in everything they're doing to welcome Omoyele Sowore into Lagos. That will be his first time in Lagos since he was taken away from Lagos in handcuffs and taken to Abuja. All right, guys, that's my program for today. On behalf of Dr. Erica and everybody who helps us with the broadcast of this program, my name is Dr. Chidi, and I'll see you guys in our next broadcast. Bye-bye.